Well, this is really happening, huh? It's time for a brand new adventure. Hello guys, what is up? I am the Untitled, and ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to a brand new Pokemon Let's Play here on the channel, Pokemon Unbound for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red, a game that I play a lot, but honestly, the Unbound I've never played before. I only seen a few of it from a good friend of mine, Fahrenheit, and this is no ordinary Let's Play. I am joined by my friends at Little Hearts Arcade for a 4-player co-op of Unbound. We are playing our own difficulties, we're playing our own styles. Overall, it's going to be a fun time. This is my portion that I'm recording for myself. You guys are hyped for a brand new Let's Play here on the channel. Make sure to hit like button, subscribe for our content for you, and ring that bell to notify anytime on this channel. Last Let's Play on the card, top right. Oh, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Joel. I'm the Untitled. Hope you guys have a good time. I am Lost Let's Plays and all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I will be perfectly honest, this is actually a completely new intro I'm making because I accidentally forgot to record the actual intro I made. But I'll just show you guys real quick what how this game is so in-depth. So, hang on real quick. So right here I can choose whether to be a boy or girl. I can choose my skin tone. You can see how in-depth this is. Choose a hair color. There's a lot of hair colors I can choose, but I think I'm just going to go with the regular black. Choose a jacket color. I actually chose, where's the blue I want? Yeah, this is the blue one. And trim color is basically the belt and the shoes they're wearing. I want to go with... Where's the orange one? I actually kind of like the orange one when I first picked it. There we go. Is this who you'll play as? Yes. What is your name? Well, I would go by my big name, but I'm just going to go by the regular name, Joel. How do you do? Yes, my name is Joel. That's some of the best way to play the games. You first been playing Unbound? Yes. Are you playing the Eclipse John GBL No Game emulators? No. You forget to save auto? No. Do you enjoy challenging puzzles? This includes puzzles ranging from stealth puzzles to battle puzzles? Yes. This increased puzzle difficulty is set to challenging. If you change at any point, use the options menu. Be sure to leave the area for the changes to take effect. Do you know about the common type matchups, such as fairy type being weak to poison type? Yes. Do you know the types of the majority of these Pokemon, such as Gliscor being the ground and flying types? Yes. Are you looking for a casual gameplay experience without worrying too much about battles? Honestly, for this being my first Let's Play, I'm going to say yes. But then let's recount difficulty doing so many hard games. Are you able to continue with vanilla difficulty? Yes. Games difficulty is set to vanilla. Feel free to switch between vanilla and difficulty at any point using the options menu. And that's going to be in terms of the menu section. Right now, at this time of recording this, Fahrenheit is actually going through all those options right now to actually tell you, like the audience about the game. If you're wondering, I am playing with the Little Hearts Arcade, 3 people from the Little Hearts Arcade. Fahrenheit, who was actually the person who showed me this game through his streams, Solid Plasma, and Longstory25. I'll put all the links to the Twitches and YouTubes, if necessary, in the description below for those who want to check them out. Without further ado, I'm just going to go check the chat, and we'll have some fun.
First of all, the other reason why I'm going to probably end up choosing difficult. The reason why I'm probably going to end up choosing difficult is entirely because of this. The ability to choose between vanilla or difficult whenever you want. And yeah, there is a hard level cap enabled by default, but you can disable it. You can also enable it on one of the other difficulties if you so desire. Now let's talk about this. If you go on expert or higher difficulty, you have the ability to enable sandbox mode. So let's talk about that real quick. In sandbox mode, you have an item called the stat scanner, which allows you to freely change pretty much anything about your Pokemon. Literally anything about it can change in an instant. So if you ever wanted a Bulbasaur that can instantly evolve into a Mewtwo, well, here you go.
We'll all be playing together.
You got this option available to you. You get a bunch of convenience items straight out of the gate. Like the stat scanner, the bicycle, something called the time turner. We'll get into all those later in the game. They're just names right now. Don't worry about them. The in-battle team preview always reveals the enemy team, which normally is only on in the Battle Frontier. Are we going back to the future? We might be. We might be. Pokedex comes pre-filled, which allows you to do shenanigans with the Dex nav. All Pokemon have a 100% capture rate, so you can basically capture whatever you want. Consumable items always return after trainer battles, not really much to say about that. HMs can be used as long as the HM is in your cube. Your cube is basically your backpack equivalent in this game. So long as you have the HM with you, you can use it. The difficulty cannot be reduced past expert. But there is one more thing worth noting about this. Yeah, if you're on New Game Plus only, you can switch between expert and insane. None of us are. This is the most important thing if you decide to take sandbox mode. No post-game. You do not get to play the post-game if you opt for this mode. The game ends when you beat the Pokemon League. Spoiler alerts, there's a Pokemon League. Yeah, at that point you can only trade to other save files, and that's it. We're not going... I would like to point out that the game defaults you to enabling sandbox mode if you are playing on Insane, whereas it does not here. Now we get 3 more options to talk about here. Game enhancement. Let's talk about that real quick. In which we have an in-game randomizer. Sure, let's talk about that. It's not quite as robust as the universal Pokemon randomizer, but it is something that is entirely created within Engine. So you can have a species randomizer, you can have the level up moveset randomizer, and you can have the ability randomizer. And it will be temporarily disabled during boss battles, apparently. Let's also talk about this. You can play a variant of the game with stat rebalancing. I think at that point, Bubba, that's called random.org. Stat rebalancing. In the rebalance variant, all fully evolved Pokemon, including single species lines, other stats other than HP, scaled to give an approximate base stat total of 600. Everything will have approximately 600. Shedinja is one of the few that doesn't have its stats scaled at all, and the ability Huge Power will not have any effect on scaled species. So you're not going to be able to use stat scaling along with Azumaril's Huge Power, for example. Yeah, and if you choose this option, you do get the option to skip the opening cutscenes as well. Which, obviously, we're not going to do that, but for now, we're going to go ahead and reset the game real fast. And come back out here so that I can show off character customization in a few moments. But before we get to that, the time has come to start introducing everybody else involved in this project. So we come on over here to this brand new place, in which you're going to see 4 feeds before too long. And once we see all 4 feeds, we're going to introduce everybody involved. There it is. Everybody's here. So let's go ahead and start introducing everybody involved with this project. First of all, we have somebody who is very well known throughout the LHA. Somebody who does a lot of work on Twitch and on YouTube, and is pretty well known for actually being pretty good at classic Tetris. Ladies and gentlemen, the adrenaline rush is real, everybody. It's Leapinephrine121.
Hello guys, what is up? I am Leapinephrine121, and I'm glad to be finally part of our LHA project. Let's go!
Yeah! Next up this evening, we've got a person who is well known both in the LHA and the CGGP, and somebody who I imagine on their bucket list is, I'm going to beat a Minecraft Archipelago seed one day. Ladies and gentlemen, You might know him as Dranny Wow, distant cousin to the Sham Wow. But we know him as Longsword 25.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Last and far from least, we have an independent game developer who's made such classic games as Dying on Spikes Simulator, Calvin Ball in Space, and Cattle Royale. He's also one of the most positive people I know, and just a fantastic person all around. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok sensation, Solid Plasma.
Wow, I have never been able to. That's the greatest intro I've ever received. Thank you very much.
I mean, he's definitely not wrong. He's far from Lee's. So he's far from me.
Hey, don't. I mean, like, I don't know what. You're great. Like, you guys are. I'm honored to be here. Honestly, thank you for having me.
All right. So now that we have done all, now that we're all here, we can go over the character customization real quick. A couple of them have already done it, but we can show all this stuff off immediately. But by the way, don't pay money for this game. It's free. Don't pay money for this game. You can pick whether you be male or female, whichever you choose. I'm gonna choose male in this case. You can go for your skin tone, just like most modern-day Pokemon games. You can go for, purple hair, like this. I think I opted in my practice, or my run-up file, to do that and this. And that was kind of my my way of doing things. You can just do whatever you want. And for the sake of the project, I'm just gonna go with my name. No, I'm not gonna put actually my name into the game. It's fine.
By the way,
Hi, my name.
Remap my controls real quick.
Hi, my name. I'm Farron. Yeah. So now we're going to go into what everyone is going to. Well, Solid's gonna get there in a moment.
I'm doing my
But,
best.
Yeah.
Do us a
Don't
solid.
worry about Solid. Everything's fine. Personally,
fine,
I'm going to be choosing challenging for the puzzles until I get to one that I just can't figure out, and then I'm going to swap it down if I need to. And I'm personally going to go for the difficult rating. I want something a little bit above a normal Pokemon game, but without being insanely challenging. So that's going to be my setup.
And that person that Farron mentioned that is going to be going for the insane difficulty? Yep, it's me.
Mad
Hey, look at that. But,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm taking
Somebody is very, very confident with their skills to be able to navigate this difficulty.
You've played it before then,
Pokemon ever since I was 7 years old.
Nice.
Oh damn.
Dang,
I'm almost
nice.
good.
Lee, which difficulty have you decided to go with?
Well, I'm going the same route as you, where in the sense that I do like challenging boulder puzzles and possibly sneak puzzles. I'm curious to see what they mean when they say it's self puzzles. So I did pick those challenging. But in terms of difficulty, since this is my first time, and I kind of sort of like doing first let's plays of Pokemon ROM Hacks or fan games like casually, I took the vanilla route.
Yeah. I will note that on difficult, you do have the ability to turn on the hard level cap. Honestly, I feel like if we come up against a gym at the end of one of our sessions, turning it on briefly will make sure that we don't over level. So that may be a use for it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Whereas Longsword, unless they decide to disable it at some point, is stuck with it. For now, we're going to say no.
I've played enough Pokemon Rejuvenation and Reborn and the like to have to deal with it no matter what. So
Yeah.
Oh boy,
It's going to be fascinating to see what happens there. And for those of you who are curious about where I am, my feed will be, my video feed will be here in the center for those times when you cash in the hydrate command. So no, we haven't made it go away. I'm just here. I'm just not going to be on screen all the time.
Okay, I am struggling a little bit here, because I press. All right, I think I just. Boop. Okay. So my question is, why when I press? Oh, now it's work. Okay, you know what? No, it. Oh wait, shoot. Okay, I just didn't understand the interface because I'm dumb. All right, we're good. Everything is fine.
You are the last one. So what have you decided to? Well, we'll see in real time how you're going to decide to play.
Give me my blue hair. Yes.
Yes, you got your blue hair.
What do we got? This looks cool. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god, this is more character customization than most recent Pokemon games have, honestly.
It is.
Oh my god, this is great. Yes, gimme. My name is... Well,
And
now
that's
everyone's
where
looking
I'll
at me.
Because we need to go over the story in a moment.
Yeah. I think it's a
Alright,
bit of a heads up for those watching. I have seen Farron play this game, but I just had not seen the starters, nor even the story by any means, so this is completely new for me.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so we need to see it in real time.
Yeah.
Challenging difficulty for the puzzles.
The veteran of Unbound, as I have played an old version start to finish.
Ooh.
That's why you're so confident that you can navigate insane.
So I am a bit rusty.
Vanilla.
Are you gonna do that?
Yes, because
Very
that
good.
leaves the maximum room for memeage. Except for maybe randomizer. Ooh.
Fantastic.
Oh shit, I went ahead, dang.
Yeah, it's fine.
Eh.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Alright, let's get to the game.
So, everyone press A?
Yeah, you can just no, we're not gonna skip the opening cutscenes. Let's do it.
So are we all at long ago?
You should, yeah, you need to get to long ago.
Okay.
Long ago, the Boreas region was engulfed by a great war with a foreign land. It was a brutal war, one which lasted many years. During that time, the enemy managed to seize the upper hand. On the brink of defeat, the Borean king summoned a dark force to help turn the tides of battle. Look at all that dark. Look at all that force.
Oh, they're playing. They're playing catch with
The Mag
fire.
Borders are playing a catch over there. Foreign Army's advantage was lost almost instantly. As soon as it entered the battlefield, the Dark Force used its power to create portals and transport the invading army back home. Foreign Army gone, the war seemed at an end for Boreas. However, their king, overcome by his lust for power, sent the Borean army through the portals as well. The war continued to rage in the foreign land for several years. Many more men and Pokemon were conscripted to fight and inevitably met their end on the battlefield. One such Pokemon having been a dear friend of the enemy king. This might sound mildly familiar to some of you who have played a certain Pokemon generation. Overcome with grief, the king built a device to restore its life, granting himself immortality in the process.
I did not realize that.
This traumatic event left him filled with anger. Able to forgive the world that had hurt his precious Pokemon, he turned his machine into a giant weapon, the ultimate weapon. Yes, this ought to sound rather familiar now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as does damage based on how much HP we haven't lost, we're playing the wrong game.
The king became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. And there it is. The war over, what little remained of the Borean army returned home. The king's Pokemon left him, and the battlefield became silent. Yet, peace was still to come. Enraged over the fruitless war fought, survivors of the war wished for ample compensation from the Borean king. But he had nothing to offer them. They began to manipulate the Dark Force to attack the Borean Kingdom in an attempted coup. Look at all that fire! In an effort to stop the madness, the Borean King gathered the legendary Pokemon Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Using the power of the three burbs, a prison was created for the Dark Force, stealing its power. Became a shadow of its former self.
Aww.
Stripped of its power, was taken in by the king and supervised by his progeny until one fateful day. 16 years ago.
I want to interject here for a minute because in a previous version, this whole scene actually played out a good bit differently.
Ooh.
As instead of this man having a Hoopa here next to him, he actually had an Arceus next to him.
Oh.
And he was
Interesting.
the Arceus instead.
Yeah.
Is there any explanation that he changed it to Hoopa?
Unchanged.
Yeah.
Is there any explanation why he
Okay.
changed it to Hoopa?
I'll be able to protect you if she tries something. No. She will try something. It's a matter of what it will be. That's why, my friend, you must go into hiding. I'll send your Pokeball adrift amidst the waves. You'll surely be safer lost at sea than if you were to remain with me. If I'm wrong and nothing happens, I'll call you back. But if this is to be our final time together, protect my son if he is ever in danger.
Another
In
thing
turn-
that you can actually differentiate between this version and the version I played last, there was also an option previously for a lighter story mode.
Ah.
I also
You
want
could
to point out,
choose your typical Pokemon stuff, or you could go for a more darker themed story. But in this release, it is actually just a dark story.
Yeah, it's united as one story.
So-
Good evening, Ryun.
So it's something like my Pokemon Insurgence game then. Well, last time.
Yeah. Farewell, my good friend.
oh. I find it interesting how I know now this is my dad because for you it said son and for me it said daughter.
Ah.
15 years later.
That's funny.
Hang on, I'm a little bit like behind, but pardon me.
Arg. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well,
vote
then,
fulfill
crossing.
Grandpapa's wish if I cannot catch a single Pokemon. Promised him. Promised I would finish the war, but right now, can't even begin to fathom the possibility. Whatever should I do?
Surprise!
Pokeball? Here? Now?
That's always. I'm glad to hear it, Ryun, because that always feels like
Yeah.
unnecessary to me.
Pokemon. Can't be. Oopa. It appears, Grandpapa, there may be a way after all. It's time for destruction to engulf the land, and for the eternal flower to bloom once again.
However,
Our opening sequence. Present day.
Oh dear.
And they're really pulling any punches here.
Yeah. Yep.
I was
There we go.
sleeping.
We're gone. What the? What'd you get in here? Scientist, what are you standing around for? Grab him! Now knock him out and lock him up in the warehouse. Seth's gonna freak out when he hears about this.
5 more minutes, Hoopa.
No kidding. Yes. And I told you countless times to stay out of my cube space unless you have express permission. Or you can't travel through your rings anymore, but that doesn't give you the right to disobey me. Were you the one responsible for bringing him here? Do not know what you wanted him for, but you've been a repeated nuisance ever since I found you on that beach last year.
Ooh.
May not be your true guardian, but I am your trainer now. As your trainer, I order you to cease these immature antics of yours now. What a bother. Wait. Now I think about it, I could work with this. There's one person who has played through this game before. That would be Longsword. The rest of us don't know what's going on.
Nope.
I played half an hour.
Also, that the intro doesn't tell you is if you press L, you can toggle auto run.
It's very handy. I'm personally going to leave it on a lot of the time, but...
Very well doing it.
Yeah, look at that.
You can get away with me locked up in here. Better let me through right now. You're going to feel my wrath. Back off, kid. I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up. So scram unless you want to feel my wrath. Smart choice. Keep far away from this door and you won't regret it.
As you can see that they actually have the description of the item on top as well. Just like in modern Pokemon games.
Yeah, I think that happens the first time you get an item. I should always by myself when they threw me in here. Hey, you got sucked in here by a magic portal. Yeah, that's a pretty dramatic entrance. Yes, I live in Frozen Heights. Distant cousin of Fahrenheit.
Hey, Pokemon locked away in a cage. Ooh.
Yeah. Ah, I see. What happened to you sounds unbelievable. Fact is, we're both stuck here. Both want to escape, right? How about we look for a way out together? The door back there is a bust with that guard in the way. But put our heads together, we could think of something else. Alright, so what's the name of my rival? I know what my chat's gonna tell me, but...
Hi, well, he's gonna have some people fighting.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what people were gonna go with.
I literally only have one option now that I've named myself D's.
Yeah, there we go.
And now we get to the part that some of us here would potentially flip out at being the starters.
Wait, who is your rival, Farron?
I named my rival Morath because that's what my chat wants.
Dang it, I actually wanted to do that. Well, Celthus, back to our rivalry again from BDSP.
Dang it, chat, you ruined Lee's plan.
How about those starters?
I look more for it.
Yeah, let's talk about the starters real fast.
Oh, wait, hang on. I haven't been there yet.
Yeah. We have a Gibble.
You're slacking a
little. Prison Part 2 in Larvitar.
Oh, wait. Isn't that Gage? Ah. Gibble, Larvitar, and Beldum.
Ask, who's taking what?
I just took Beldum.
Okay.
Hello.
I love Beldum. Metagross is amazing.
Looks like Longsword is taking Gibble.
You know what? I have never been able to use a guard charm effectively, so Gibble, come here.
The worst possible nature for a Gibble, being timid.
So,
I got
usually.
I got impish. That's not bad, actually.
Yeah. Usually the way I end up doing this is I end up taking the least popular option, but if Chow would prefer me to take Beldum instead, I'm willing to take Beldum.
Oh, what do we have? Gibble. We have anyone take Larvitar yet?
No one's taken Larvitar yet.
Oh, we gotta have all three starters.
Yeah. That's usually what I end up doing, is I take the least popular option.
This heart sent the Beldum left. Ouch, I feel bad.
Damn it. I was going to name it Cynthia. For obvious reasons.
Prison Part 2, let's go.
Oh, mine's a male. I can't name it Cynthia, so I've named it Big Chomp.
You... Yeah. You'll just be Prison.
About Gibble, in the previous release, instead of Middlefall, it started with Firefang.
Prison 2. There we go.
Interesting. Okay. He also,
And also
Please
had
tell me there's
more
something
than
besides
berry juice.
takedown.
he's also holding a berry juice, which is quite cool.
Please tell me there's something besides takedown. Oh my god. Flash, okay.
Yeah, that was kind of why I didn't want to choose Bell immediately.
Well, it has tackle and metalback, so we're good.
Okay, that's good. Told you before, I'm under strict orders to keep you locked up.
There we go.
Don't really have a choice anymore. You're gonna let
Let's
us
get
out
to
get this
work.
sorry butthead into you.
Inkay and Skorupi.
Ooh, double battle, nice.
Interesting. The Shadows. So it's literally just Team Shadow. Okay. Well, us Team Sonic,
No
we're gonna
way.
beat you down.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Oh wait, wrong game. Sorry.
Bubba, a little. No, honestly, that was classic. I kind of love that.
I'm
Very
sorry.
juicy.
I'm sorry if that fell over someone's head. Other's head.
Alright,
Oh
he's
yeah,
not
this
the
will
route.
help somewhat.
Oh great, Larvitar got poisoned straight away.
Yeah.
And better Larvitar be poisoned than you.
That's true.
Don't have to worry about that berry juice that way.
I can't deny that.
Hockey rivals are a dying breed. It's true.
To be fair, Silver was a straight up asshole.
Oh, dude, I considered it, Silver my least favorite rival until I knew his backstory. And I was like, hey, top 3, man.
I guess. To me, it just doesn't excuse it, but I know what you mean. Oh, he's at level 10. That's pretty cool.
Okay, apparently my Gibble has automatic immunity at the moment.
I'm gonna stick with tackle it. Tackle and Skorupi. Oh man, a critical hit for like 2 damage.
Oh dear.
I don't know why you're so determined to take down Larvitar, but
I knew it was a bad idea to lock them up in here.
I'm interested in seeing how Longsword's battle is different.
Thank you very much.
Is it different at this point, or is it not really? It did not change that much.
probably not that different this battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Skorupi ended up focusing me with the Poison Sting, and the
that's what I
Inkay ended
forgot
up
to put on
focusing
this,
Larvitar.
Well, now
That's the one thing I forgot to put on this thing. I forgot to put the alert box. But thank you to Patrick Matrix II for the follow.
Hey, yo, my man Patrick!
I'm here to slap Lee because I'm me.
Pete's sake. Well, bad news, Patrick. You're not on my stream, so you can't give me the EV.
Donk.
That redhead just came out of nowhere, knocked out all my Pokemon before I even had a chance to react. I can't even stop you from escaping. Wow, oh,
Yep.
okay.
When you get home, we're gonna battle. You impress me with battles, so I want to see how I'll fare against you. Till then, don't tire yourself out too much.
I'll stop here in case others haven't come out. I'm a cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, rival be tough. Damn.
Oh God, Bubba.